Before we head out to this 12-kilometer run, I just quickly want to share to you guys something that I thought about this New Year's Eve. This is it, boys. New Year's. Year after year, people tell themselves they'll change, and year after year, they stay the same. We procrastinate doing so many goals, quitting so many habits, implementing so many good habits. In the future, I'm gonna stop being that guy that watches YouTube video. In the future, I'm gonna be that guy that starts reading books, but not now. Let me tell you something. If you want to change these bad habits or implement a good habit, someday you're gonna have to commit to changing these bad habits. But if you keep procrastinating doing this change year after year, telling yourself, next year I'm gonna do this, next year I'm gonna do that, each year it becomes easier for you to not make that change. Because when you tell yourself that next year I'm gonna do this, and then you don't do it, the year after that, it just becomes so much easier for you to not make that change once again. Just because since you haven't followed through with your words once, what makes you think that you're not gonna follow through with your words twice? And so what happens is you tell yourself that you're gonna do a million things, but then you don't do them, and it becomes so much easier for you each time not doing the thing that you tell yourself you're gonna do. It becomes this vicious cycle of you setting goals and not achieving them, and each time it's easier for you not to follow through with your own words. And what that leads to is you losing confidence in your own words, man, which in turn makes you lose confidence in yourself. You become a dreamer, a person that tells yourself that you're gonna do all these things when you know that deep down you don't have the willpower, or the things that you tell yourself are meaningless because you say them without actually meaning, because you don't follow through with your words. So I want to propose to you something. This year, we're gonna make the change, but in a very particular way, and I'm gonna teach you guys how. Now it's the perfect time for you to take action. Not because it's New Year's, not because the earth made a 360 around the sun, but because now more than ever, you were ready to commit to a change. And I'm gonna teach you the right way. So my challenge to you during this whole first month of the year is to simply forget about all the million things that you told yourself that you were gonna do, like the little list that you made with a million bad habits that you wanted to stop and a million good habits that you wanted to implement. I just want you to select one bad habit and change that one bad habit. Because too often people give themselves unrealistic expectations. They think they can do a million things at the same time, and they really cannot. They get overwhelmed. They do it for a week and then they stop. Trust me when I say this, just change one bad habit during this whole first month of the year. What this will teach you is the framework. It's gonna teach you the formula to actually changing each little aspect of your life. Changing or implementing a habit takes time. So you need to have patience, and you cannot get overwhelmed with doing a million things. Just focus on this one bad habit that you want to change. And once you're able to finally get rid of this bad habit, then you can move on to the next one. But this will literally change your life, because if you learn how to change one bad habit, you are going to learn the same formula to changing every single bad habit that you have. But the trick is you need to start small. You need to start changing a single bad habit, not many things at a time. I know this sounds awful, but this is the principle of patience that you learned. I learned how to change my bad habits literally through running, because running teaches me the patience. Like, getting better at running takes patience, taking each step one time, a single time, just focusing on the next step in front of you. Changing or creating habits is the same thing. It's one day after the other. It's focusing about one habit at a time before moving on to the next. I don't know if this quote exists, but it's something that I've always had, which is, it's the patience you never had that slowed you down the most. And I'm gonna be with you because I'm also gonna be changing one of my bad habits, which is watching way too many things, being way too much stimulated. So my bad habits that I want to change during that first month of the year is gonna be less stimulation, not watching YouTube while I'm eating, not watching YouTube while I'm at the gym, because I started realizing that when I work out without listening to anything, maybe music, I think it's fine, but if I let my thoughts think freely, I actually solve so many problems that I have in my work, on my social media. And this year, more than ever, I want to reach that untapped potential that I have with thinking, with having good ideas and implementing them. So yeah, I'm right next to you. I'm also trying to improve myself. It ain't always sunshines and rainbows like you see in this channel. We each have our own struggles. That's one of my struggles that I actually want to change this year. And me saying this to you guys, it's a way for me to make myself accountable for that. Like I told you guys, when you tell yourself that you're gonna do something and then you don't do it, you lose confidence in your words. So now that I'm telling this to you guys, I have to do this, because if I don't do this, I'm gonna lose confidence in my words, which means I'm gonna lose confidence in myself. This is me making myself accountable, and you bet that I'm gonna do it, no matter what it takes. So in a way, this is me not being a hypocrite and joining in with you guys. With that said, let's go for a run. Change one habit that will change your life.
The sun came up, it was another day, and the sun went down, you were blown away.
Yes sir, boys. Your boy is finally motorized. Look at this. So I took some time to take my driver's license because I literally didn't need it. But I literally just took my driver's license to go run at different spots, boys. So I know, yeah, this is funny, but finally your boy got the driver's license, so we're gonna go to like different places to run every time, and I'm so excited, man. Let's freaking get it.
Drunken angel, you're on the other side. Followers would cling to you, hang around.
We're at 5K, boys. Let's keep it going.
And watch you pass out on the street, drunken angel. Woo! Beat you in
12K, it's done, boys.
brow, taste your sweat, write about your soul, your guts, criticize you and wish you luck, drunken angel.
Back in the Batmobile. So great first run of the year. I did 12 kilometers, and actually, boys, I actually did those 12 kilometers as part of a challenge. I don't know if you guys saw, but I actually posted a YouTube shorts challenging myself 3 days before the New Year's, that however many subscribers I got, I was actually gonna run 10 meters for each subscriber. I got 1,200 subscribers, which meant that I had to run 12 kilometers. So that's what we did today, 12 kilometers in 1 hour and 7 minutes, 5:40 minute per kilometer pace. Great start to 2024. Once again, proving myself right and going through the things that I say I'm gonna do. Taking accountability for what I say and actually acting upon it. Let's freaking get it, boys. That's how you build confidence. Okay, so while I make my eggs, let's move on to the actual important part of the video, boys. As y'all know, Lorenzo's tune of the day. Every single video, I'm gonna be showing you guys a song so that you stop listening to your shitty music, stop listening to fucking Drake, and listen to some actually good music. So sometimes I listen to music when I'm running, but today I didn't listen to music, boys, because you guys saw what I said in the beginning. I want to eliminate stimulation from my life, although I think that music is okay. Like, you can hear music when you go for a run. This time around, I actually didn't listen to music, and recently I haven't been listening to music. If I listen to, is at the very end. But either way, one song that I'm absolutely obsessed in the moment is You Were Right by Badly Drawn Boy. So a little backstory so that you get actually interested in the song. Badly Drawn Boy actually made the soundtrack of a movie called About a Boy. It's a very famous movie. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It's an old movie about a boy. And so most people know this band, Badly Drawn Boy, by the soundtrack of the movie, but it's actually a pretty good band, and give it a listen. You are right, it mentions actually many artists from like the 80s, the 90s, even before that. Like there's a part in the song where he mentions like Kurt Cobain, he mentions Jeff Buckley, he mentions John Lennon, and it's a very nostalgic song because I used to hear it when I was a kid, and now that I actually learned more about music, I actually get the references that he talks about, and it's actually very funny because I just rediscovered it recently. And yeah, it's a very sad song disguised in a very beautiful melody, and so I hope you guys give it a listen and tell me what you think about in the comments. Okay, so a little skin update. I showed you guys on one of the videos, one of my recent videos, that I had like some pimples, and I was trying to find out what way I could shave so that I wouldn't get pimples. And as you guys can see, it actually got a lot better. And what I did is simply just kept cutting out every single fucking bullshit product that you buy. And I think it's really working, man. And like actually rinsing your face after working out. Like every time you work out, it's very important that you wash your face so that your pores are all clean. And really this has done better than any product has ever done to my skin. So that's a little skin update. I'm not gonna shave right now because I'm actually gonna leave it to rest, and tomorrow I'm gonna shave because I got some videos that I gotta film. So yeah, in 2024, make sure to freaking take care of yourself, man. Take care of your body, take care of your skincare, dress up nice, because as I said in one of my videos, I used to think that like, oh, fashion, like getting well dressed, taking care of your skin, that's all like super superficial. And I used to think that, and like you shouldn't conform to society rules trying to look pretty, you know. But I actually changed my mind, because like beauty is something that we naturally strive for, either we like it or not. And a lot of the way that we look, the way that we appear to people, is the way that we ourselves view our confidence. So you gain confidence in yourself just from being well dressed. You gain confidence in yourself having clean skin. So there's no way of denying that like beauty isn't a real thing. So you might as well embrace it and feel good about yourself by taking care of yourself, not conforming with the baseline of how you look. So actually taking care of yourself is actually a good thing. It's not a bad thing like I used to think. You don't have to conform with the way that you look now, because you can always change it. I think that's a big mindset shift that I had. So in 2024, make it a goal of yours to also take care of yourself. Respect yourself, man.